What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Friday, March 29th, 2019. And since it's a day with a life lesson number 44, we get more symbolic, killing, negative propaganda. May's Brexit plan suffers third defeat. I don't even know why this is propaganda. Well, I do, but I don't know why this is in the front page today. They've already been talking up how nothing's going to happen. She has no control over Brexit. I've been telling you this as well. Zach's been telling you this for years. So, why this is front page news, maybe just more evidence as to how we literally live in a world surrounded by a bunch of retarded people who believe this shit every single day. May's Brexit plan suffers third defeat on this Friday, this date with 44 life lesson numbers. So that means the British market having its, issues today. The pound dollar sure got dropped today. And although the S&P 500 is not doing exactly what I thought, and we'll look at that later, there's still time though. There's still the afternoon session. Rejection of the prime minister's plan likely kills it. Kills. He even used this word. You see what I'm saying? I just said kill 44. It's life lesson number 44. It's symbolic killing. I didn't even read this yet. Rejection of the prime minister's plan likely kills it off for good and sets up even more political turmoil for Britain on a day with a life lesson number of 44. Do you see how this works? I said that when these things happen, it's going to happen in these types of days. No deal Brexit is now a likely scenario. The Brexit mess is a national embarrassment. I mean, come on. Anyone new here from England, please stop believing this propaganda. That's all I'm asking. I'm lucky to live in the 21st century where I don't have to, make any phone calls. I can literally just make a video to target the people of the UK and let them know they're being deceived by this one world order, Zionist Jew, Freemasonic federal government with these pentagrams right here. Some of them are upside down, of course. Satanic gang. Black people equals 44, so we also get two black people right here in the propaganda. African American 44 and septenary. I want to talk about this and make a video on this. Hers, the band killed in a head-on crash in Arizona. Real quick though, this is what I like the most so far about their ritual, is that hers has the America pattern, and they die in America. That's not a coincidence. I've been calling this pattern out since I first started doing this research. Hers, 50, 32, and 23, reflection of 32. See? 58, like United States. They said they're dying in Arizona. Was that the 48 state? Like Freemason, like hoax? But America. And we'll look at the propaganda. They use the word America a lot. America 5032, like hers. And they're dying in America. It's part of the ritual. They were murdered by the record label. And again, kill equals 44. Let me just bring up the date numerology. I haven't even brought that up, but we've been seeing in previous videos. Today's a date with a life lesson number 44. I mean, I called all these type of things out well in advance. Only thing is Facebook, and I said Facebook might not show up, but I really wanted it to, because it's that 88th day of the year with this Thelema pattern. Thelema 44, Israel 44. Who knows? Maybe Facebook can have some good news today. It might not be on the front page. We'll see. But you see how kill equals 44. They with a life lesson number 44. Death 20, 71, the 20th prime. You see what's happening to Theresa May. Real quick, we'll do October 1st till today. That's her birthday, Theresa May's. Please look it up. We've looked at her many times, but for time's sake, let's just go off what we know. October 1st. She's born October 1st, 1956. Vote equals 62. She's 62 years old right now, so we can do from her 62nd birthday till today. It's always, it might be some death, killing, murder, sacrifice coding again, or numbers for Brexit. 179 days, that's the 41st prime, 41 to 13th prime, span of 180 days. Tw 25 weeks and 5 days. So nothing too much on this front that I'm seeing right now from her 62nd birthday. But let's look to her upcoming 63rd birthday. See if there's something more sharp there. That 5 months, 29 days. I'm going to have to look at that again, too. 187. See, I was looking for the murder, death, killing number from her birthday. Do you get it? Do you get it? 187 days. We all know that to be the murder number. Ancient accepted Scottish rite of Freemasonry equals 187. A span of 187 days from her upcoming birthday. This is happening. And what have I been saying for the Theresa May pattern? You should plot the main murder numbers from her birthday, like on a calendar, and those will be the days where you can play the pound dollar, you can go short, or whatnot, if you trade Forex. And you get this, 187, this definitely would have been a number you would have plotted. Oh, look, 62. Remember we're trying to do this from her 62nd birthday? Look at this. This is 6 months, 2 days from her upcoming 63rd birthday. Vote equals 62, queen equals 62. This whole ritual's been by the number 62, and you see right here, 6 months, 2 days. You know, it's just so shocking when you get these dumb goy idiots calling this coincidence, crap conspiracy theory and stuff. Like, how can you fucking say that? We get the best themed propaganda. This might be a Revelation 13:16 ritual, I don't know. But, I'm pointing these things out. Or some Bible verse 13:16, I don't know. We'll see. But, another black man did with 44 numerology. George Clooney, do this from his birthday. He's in the propaganda for a reason. We'll look at his gematria real quick. But just so you can see, vote equals 62, 6 months, 2 days from her birthday is today. Clooney equals 89, 35, 28. I see this Thelema pattern. Thelema 35, 28, a day with a lifeless number 44. George with that 39, the Saturnian numbers, Saturn 93. George Clooney equals 74, like Masonic. 52, like government. But I don't see like a straight date numerology just match. I see that Thelema pattern for sure. 88 connected to time. Like I get it, but nothing as obvious as I'd like to show. Oh, and one more thing. Today's the day with 32 numerology. UK equals 32. Theresa May born day with a lifeless number of 32. So she's in this propaganda. So we're about to wrap this up. Of course, this Thelemic actor, Thelema 44, front page propaganda did with 44 life lesson number, of course. Obama, and look, it's about Obamacare. Obama, the 44th president, selected, installed as a planted agent. He is just an actor, installed 44 years from the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Barack Hussein Obama equals 64. Civil rights equals 64. You get it? And I was saying earlier, African American 44, black people 44, and now we get Obama and Trump, the 44th person to be president, Obama the 44th president. This is symbolic, more black and white symbolism. Think about it. Look how blatant this black and white symbolism is. They're on like a white path, pretty much, because it's got the snow and salt on it. They're in the winter with snow everywhere, and they're both wearing black. It's the black and white duality symbolism. You go to a Masonic lodge, you see the chessboard on the floor. It's what it is. Duality, divide and conquer. You see that right here inside this propaganda. What you can do right now to stop robocalls. Purchase trying to sell you something. Cuomo and Lemon rip Trump's fear-mongering at rallies. Just more Thelemic propaganda. 35-mile chase, see? Thelema 35, 44, date with life lesson number 44. 35-mile chase. Also, 71 seconds. There was 71 numerology. 71 the 20th prime, time 20. A chase. Saturn the keeper of time. So I hope you get these Saturnian rituals inside all this propaganda. 111 connected to the number of the beast. 237, number for Freemasonry as well. 2 times 3 times 7 is 42, the Freemason. Automatic anti-stall system activated before Ethiopian Airlines crash. So was it activated based on the pilot or the computer? That answer will probably determine what the stock does. Police raided a home to take an unvaccinated child to the hospital. You know, more vaccine propaganda. Police are, you know, I mean, I don't have to say anything. Look, 2 through 9 on this, 2 and 9, Masonic 29 on that syringe. So, Mary Poppins probably, part of this is synced up with Mary Poppins. So I like how I'm showing this because we can look at this later and do these rituals later. Just you see how on today there's this type of propaganda. A 1998 slang went cold for 20 years. Again, death equals 20. Today is a day with 71 numerology. 71 is the 20th prime. We get this actor inside this piece of propaganda. Some patsy, some MK Ultra slave. One of those. Casa Cortez is the new Republican boogeyman. Yeah, she is. She's a boogeyman. Because the real tyrants are the Zionist Jews, the Freemasons, scripting all this propaganda, the Jesuit order. You see that. Teen dies of tapeworm egg infestation in brain. I think this is because it might be the propaganda where they're saying some Indian teen ate some undercooked pork. I mean, it's just more fear mongering. It's getting you away from eating raw meats and stuff like that. Am I saying it's completely impossible? No, I don't say anything's impossible. But again, this is always fear mongering propaganda, making you do certain things the government wants you to do. Like the sun right here. Grand Canyon murder ritual. It's probably murdered, probably pushed off by the government, by the police. 2 pentagrams with Kim Jong-un, just another actor for the federal government. Look, 2 more black people. Look at this. On date with 44 numerology, 2 more black people in Florida. And look at this. After 42 years, are you seeing this shit? Nigger 42. Jackie Robinson wearing the number 42. I mean, anyone new here, you have to see this. This is why I make these videos. This is why I scan through the propaganda, showing you what's going on. Nigger equals 42. Black people, slavery equals 42. This number is stamped on black people all the time. Slavery 42, 102 like nigger. And here we get 2 black people on a date with 44 numerology. Again, MLK, assassinated 4/4. Obama, the 44th president, date with 44 numerology, 44 life lesson number, not even numerology, life lesson number. We get 2 black men. Florida clears 2 men after 42 years in prison for a murder they didn't commit. I mean, come on. So it's either one of 2 things. Either 2 actors, this is complete fake, 2 AI people, or these people really were convicted, and Florida knew they were innocent. Florida used them for this ritual. And Florida, the entire time, knew they're going to be in jail for 42 years, and these black men are just being mocked by the federal government. But when you see how their names sync up with everything and it's all perfect, then it's like, okay, they're probably just acting. But it could have been targeted too. NASA mission, look, Space 44. So it came true. I said weeks ago, on this day, you're going to have NASA, Tesla, SpaceX, propaganda, every day with a 44 numerology. It never fails. And look at this shit. NASA mission finds new planet, most promising stars to support life. I think SPX is the S&P 500 is selling off right now, just based on those alerts, because I think I remember what I said. But I'll be in the follow-up video. But you see NASA propaganda, date with 44 numerology. Civil rights. We're just talking about all this shit. Race, black people, 44, do you get it? It's the same pattern I've been talking about this entire time as we're scrolling down the propaganda. Even Sandy Hook, 44 kill. Black attorney, more black people. Do you get it? I've called it this pattern before we scroll down the propaganda, and it's all we're seeing now. Like, it's just beyond me how someone will deny this stuff. I call it ahead in advance all the time. I'll just type in black people. But if you pull up the septenary cipher, the base 7 cipher, African American equals 44. But I really want to wrap up this video as quick as possible. But it's the number for black people, as I've been saying. And look, a black attorney says he was detained and asked for proof he was a real lawyer. Betsy DeVos, it's synced up with this. El Chapo, it's synced up. All this is. I'm sure it is. Anything I'm not talking about, just look up yourself. But you saw the main points. We get Cory Booker again. We get Negro 22, Rosa 2020, Cory Booker, black people 44. You see it. This week in 35 photos, the Lima 3544, date with a life lesson number 44. They're doing it again. I mean, what else you need to see? This is Catholic Church, Catholic 35, propaganda. That's we get this Chick-fil-A stuff here right now. Texas with the Saturnian numbers, playing Saturn with the Lima. Lyft debuted today. We'll have to eventually look at that because that's just more predictions. If today's important, with this date numerology, now Lyft is part of the pattern. That means on dates with 44 numerology, you probably find Lyft and more propaganda. Now we can watch them, Facebook and Tesla, all at the same time. It's just more stuff for us to look at and profit off of. More games for us to play with the federal government. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Here's who'll get rich in Lyft's IPO. Well, if you understand how to trade, you can too. Of course, I'm not making any promises, but it's either going to keep selling off or it's going to probably eventually keep going up. And it's all about, knowing which direction it's going to go, buy at the right times, sell at the right times. 33, more of this Masonic propaganda. All right. Take care. These actors are here for a reason to, another black person usually pushed that black guy too far. So, we'll leave it here. Oh, Facebook. Are you seeing this shit? Facebook. This is the main prediction. You guys have predicted this weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Facebook's going to be in the propaganda homepage today because of the date numerology. And look, Facebook, HUD charges Facebook with housing discrimination and ads. What do you know? So it worked. My Facebook prediction came true. That was the main thing. Jewish 88, 88th day of the year, and now we get Facebook propaganda with life lesson number 44. Do you see how I predicted this weeks in advance? Again, I'm not saying this to toot my horn. I'm just showing you if I can predict Facebook being on the front page weeks in advance, that means only one thing. Oh my goodness. All right, well, now I'm glad we saw that, 747, 7447, another 35, and a date with 44 life lesson number. Unbelievable. When anyone's been following my work, you've been hearing me. I've been calling Facebook out for weeks now. I said, watch out for Facebook on March 29th. And here we go. Peace out.